Hi, and welcome to Black Belt in Real Estate. This is season 3. If you have been listening to past episodes or watched them, the first 2 seasons was kind of in studio, high-end production, but we did record all 8 episodes in one day, and that was great. But what I've realized is that the market is moving so quickly and things are happening all the time, and I want to be able to give you raw, deep, and honest content on a weekly basis. This is actually the second episode that we're launching this week, so it'll be more up to date, more of having this conversation with you directly. If you want to connect with me one-on-one because you have real estate goals, please do. I love helping people. I actually have a motto called the more you help others, the happier you are. This episode is on the topic, should I list and sell my home in 2024? And the reason why you're here today is most likely because you are a homeowner in Los Angeles and you have considered selling. Now, before we can talk about 2024, let's talk about 2023. What happened in the real estate market, and why didn't you sell, and why did most people don't sell? Because the inventory went down quite a bit. It depends on which area you live in Los Angeles. And again, I'm happy to connect with you one-on-one and give you the actual nitty-gritty data. I love data. That's how I always advise my clients. But as an overall view on Los Angeles, inventory went down, sales went down because of high interest rates. And another challenge we had is probably someone like you didn't want to sell because you're locked into an interest rate maybe below 3%. And if you are thinking about buying a new home, most people are thinking of buying a new home unless they're downsizing, usually buy a more expensive home, a bigger home in a new area. So not only if you were to sell last year, not only were your payments would be much higher, but also the purchase price. And I totally understand that if I were in your position, I would probably not sell. So let's look at what has happened since then. Rates went up to almost 8%. Now they're down, when this is recorded, around 6.5%. Hopefully they will go down. We are seeing more sellers coming on the market. Still, we have more demand than we have supply. And supply and demand means home prices are going up still. We do believe that they will keep going up in 2024. How much will depend on many factors such as the interest rates. But if you're here today thinking about selling in 2024 and want my advice, first of all, I would like to share with you that every situation is different. And at the end of the day, most people that move, obviously the financial factor is very important, but most people that move, it's a lifestyle choice. You want to be in a bigger house. You worked so hard and want to be able to enjoy that pool, or you want a modern house with a better floor plan, or you need a home office or a bigger backyard. And all of that is understandable, but you also want to be able to afford the payments. So the big challenge here, if you're locked into a 3% or below interest rate in a house you really like, I would definitely not sell. Not right now. But if you're feeling that you're stuck in your space and you really would want to start living now, it might be time to explore timing wise. And again, timing for you could be different than timing for somebody else. And I'm happy to connect one-on-one on this. It's hard because you will have bigger monthly payments, and that depending on how well you're doing right now or how much room you have to have higher payments, that's a big factor. Because I hate seeing people that are house poor because, we all love ramen, but you don't want to be forced to eat ramen every day. If you like, traveling, enjoying a good lifestyle, you should be able to continue that in some capacity. When when I'm looking at, the best time to sell, the challenge for you if you're selling and looking to buy, because the demand is back, and I think the demand is going to be even higher in the next, 6 months to a year. So we have to find a perfect timing for you where you can sell and get a good value for your home, and then also, buy your next home and afford the payments comfortably, and doing all of this at the same time. Obviously, a lot of agents right now are just saying buy now, and just refinance later, or just don't worry, just sell, and we'll find you a house in 30 days. And that's not my style. First of all, a home is a sanctuary. You don't want to rush things. Statistically, obviously, the spring is the best time to sell, but you don't want to rush things, and you want to know where your next move is, unless you're planning on renting for a while and kind of see where the market's going. But if you're thinking about renting, selling, renting, and then buy, please connect with me or somebody that you really trust and look at where's the market heading, because I've seen this happening, that homeowners, they sell, they rent, and then prices go up and they can't buy because it just went up so much, or they feel like they have to overpay just to get into the market again. We want to be smart and strategic about how you do this. At the end of the day, I want to talk a little bit more about lifestyle. So financially, if you're in a house that that is good for you and you have a low interest rate, I would say don't sell right now. Maybe you can rent it out and qualify for a loan that way to purchase your house, because the market now to be a buyer is, in my opinion, and the data is going, it's better to be a buyer now than in 6 months. That's what I believe. So there are different ways. There are bridge loans. There are many different products and things you can do, but it is important that you figure all these things out before you just jump the ship, and consult with somebody that cares about you, that can actually walk you through this process. But at the end of the day, one thing that I really want to talk about is lifestyle. We have only one life. And if there's something that's in your heart and the home is an important space for you, there are many ways to get you into that home that you really want and start enjoying that bigger space, that nice backyard, that pool, or that view home, whatever it is that is important to you, being closer to your, grandkids, or whatever it might be, closer to work, so you don't have to commute or drive, sit in traffic 2 hours in LA. There's many things that are lifestyle oriented. And, to make a recap of this, I would say every situation is different. And I think you should sit down and explore so you don't scramble, because once we get into like a crazy market again, a crazy hot market, if that happens, we'll see. I'm very conservative in my advice, and we don't really know what's going to happen. Anybody that tells you that they know where the interest rates are going, they're lying, because nobody really knows. We think they're going down. Most people are saying they're going down, and that is all guesses. We have to base our decisions on facts. And overall, it's exciting that you're already a homeowner. Home prices will go up. There's nothing to rush about, but it's time to be strategic, and it's time to start now. We're early in the year. If you work on your strategy with somebody you trust, it's going to help you a lot. And don't scramble. Start early. And let's explore. I would love to hear from you. I would love the opportunity to interview for your business, to talk about the different ways you can sell and buy at the same time, when timing is best for you. We'll look at the specific data just for your area, for your pocket in Los Angeles, and explore. And then also we'll look at, okay, what if I rent out? How would that look? Can I afford a loan? What is the new area I'm going to? How is the market looking there? And what are the homes that I like that have sold in the last 6 months, and how much did they sell for? Is it realistic to make this move, and how long is that going to take? If you're open to creating a game plan and thinking about selling, please reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. This was this week's episode of Black Belt in Real Estate. I appreciate you being here with me. More episodes to come. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of the day.